Let's play a little game. It's called How Fast Can Money Problems Ruin Your Life? Spoiler alert, faster than a text from your bank that starts with unusual activity detected. You want to know how fast money can mess you up? I'll tell you. Imagine falling asleep with 1,000 pounds in your account and waking up broke because one direct debit said, "I'm about to ruin this man's whole career." We like to pretend money is this thing we control, but most people are one bad decision, one emergency, one payday loan away from doing backflips into financial ruin. Let's break it down. You wake up on a Monday, you're 28, you've got a steady job, 1,200 pounds rent, 300 pounds car payment, 60 pounds gym membership that you don't use, and subscriptions you forgot exist. Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, HelloFresh, Hello Broke. It's cute. You have 43 pounds and 17 pence in your account. But hey, payday is Friday. You're surviving. Not thriving, just vibes and overdrafts. Then suddenly, your tooth decides to betray you. You chew one piece of gum and bam, you're in agony. You go to the dentist. She smiles like a Bond villain and says, "That'll be 280 pounds for the root canal, or 80 pounds to pull it out." You sit there like, I never liked that tooth anyway. Boom, that's one life downgrade. You're now a toothless adult trying to smile on dates like you're fine. But hey, money problems come in packs. Your car? That loyal 2012 Vauxhall Corsa? It dies. Like flatline. You try to turn it on and it just sighs. Mechanic says it's the transmission. 1,400 pounds. You say, "What if I just drive it anyway?" He laughs in engine failure. That's strike two. But you can't afford to fix it. So now you're Ubering to work because God forbid you're late again and your boss gives you that "we need to talk" speech. 3 days into Ubering, you've already spent 85 pounds. You think about walking to work. It's only 7 miles. What's a little cardio when you're broke? Then you miss your rent payment by 2 days. Your landlord, aka the gatekeeper of your shelter, sends you a friendly reminder. It sounds like, "If you don't pay in 48 hours, we'll initiate legal proceedings." Oh, now it's legal. Suddenly, you're on Google at 2 a.m. typing, "how to live in your car comfortably." Except, you sold the car for parts 2 days ago. That's strike three. You're out. From financially stable to financially face-planted in less than a week. All it took was one tooth, one car, one missed rent. 3 things. 3. That's how fast money problems can ruin your life. Let's talk about your job. The place that pays the bills. Barely. You don't even hate it that much. You just hate waking up for it. You hate the meetings. You hate pretending to care about Janice's weekend in Marbella. You hate checking your pay slip and seeing 2,042 pounds and 19 pence after working 160 hours, dealing with customers, fake smiling, and nearly crying in the bathroom on your lunch break. You try to save. But how do you save when surviving costs 2,041 pounds 50 pence? You've got 69 pence left over and some dreams. Let's be real. Most people aren't bad with money. They're just underpaid, overworked, and buried under bills. You didn't make poor choices. You just got born into a system that wants you to lose. They don't teach us money in school. They teach us Pythagoras and Oxbow lakes. Meanwhile, nobody taught you about compound interest, credit scores, or how debt multiplies like rabbits on steroids. So you signed up for a credit card at 19 because they offered you a free pizza. Now you owe 6,000 pounds and have no idea why. But you keep paying. 100 pounds here, 75 pounds there. Meanwhile, the interest is just doing Zumba in the background. You pay 600 pounds in a year, and your balance goes up. That's financial quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. Then you get a text. Your Klarna payment of 37 pounds 99 is due tomorrow. You don't even remember what you bought. It was probably something stupid like LED lights for your bedroom or a self-care hoodie that now mocks you every time you wear it. You start juggling bills like it's the circus. Electricity or Wi-Fi? Groceries or petrol? Toothpaste or deodorant? You're playing financial Hunger Games every month, and nobody sees it. Because you still look fine. You still post selfies. You still laugh at memes. You still show up to work, but inside you're dying. Because being broke isn't just about money. It's about the stress. It's crying in the shower because you've got 3 pounds, 40, and 5 days till payday. It's declining plans with "sorry, I'm tired," when really you're just broke and embarrassed. It's borrowing 20 pounds from your mate and acting like you forgot. Being broke makes everything feel 10 times heavier. You can't afford to get sick. You can't afford to quit. You can't afford to think long term. You're just stuck in today, trying not to drown. Then you meet someone. They ask if you want to go out. Dinner? Drinks? You panic. You're like, yeah, sure. But can we split the bill? They laugh. You weren't joking. You Google cheap date ideas. Everything involves walking. You go on 4 walks and they ghost you anyway. Apparently, poverty isn't sexy. Want to know what's worse? Comparison. You go online. Instagram, TikTok. Everyone's in Bali. Everyone's wearing designer. Everyone's buying homes at 25 while you're here. Googling, how many times can I eat rice before I die? It's enough to make you feel like a failure, like your entire life is a mistake. And that's when it hits you. Money doesn't just ruin your wallet. It ruins your mind. It makes you paranoid, angry, ashamed. You start saying things like, maybe I'm just not meant to win, or maybe I'm just bad with money. You're not the problem. The system is. The world runs on a game where the rules are rigged. Wages stay flat, prices go up, and they sell you the dream of financial freedom while keeping you addicted to spending, to upgrades, to lifestyles you can't afford just to feel enough. It's a scam, and we all got caught in it. Now look, I'm not saying you can't fix it. You can. But first, you have to see it. You have to admit that 40,000 pounds a year isn't a flex when rent is 1,400 pounds and eggs cost 3 pounds. You have to realize that saving 100 pounds a month is hard when your phone bill alone is 65 pounds. You have to stop pretending you're fine when your finances are in shambles. This is not about budgeting your way out of poverty. It's about acknowledging how fast life can spiral when money slips through your fingers. All it takes is one thing. 1 tooth, 1 car, 1 layoff, 1 surprise bill. And suddenly your whole life is upside down. So if you're in it right now, if you're struggling to breathe under the weight of your bills, your debt, your regrets, I see you. You're not lazy. You're not dumb. You're just trying to survive in a world that punishes the broke and praises the fake rich. But don't give up. Not yet. Because once you see the game, you can start to play it differently. Not by becoming some finance bro selling you a course, but by doing the little things. Saying no to stupid purchases, leaving toxic jobs, cutting off debt traps, learning how money actually works. It's not sexy, but it's survival. And survival is the first step to freedom. Money problems can ruin your life fast. But awareness, that's your shield. And action, that's your sword. So pick them up. Start swinging, 1 step at a time. Because broke doesn't have to be forever. But staying blind, that's permanent.